YouTube Ozzico in the Goat House is back with a day 2 NFL mock draft here. Just an hour and a half, less than that, until day 2 kicks off here. We got to rip through this here and get it uploaded. Rounds 2 and 3 predictions. I think it's going to be as unpredictable as yesterday. It's going to be fun. I don't know how the quarterback's going to come off the board, the running backs, the corners, the pass rushers. It's going to be interesting here. So I'm excited to kind of give you an idea who could target who here. Rounds 2 and 3. Live pick-by-pick analysis on our Twitter, every pick, answering questions, giving you my thoughts live during day 2 and day 3. Follow that on your screen, link down below. We'll have more videos coming out, winners and losers, for these days. We got you covered throughout the whole weekend here, so hopefully you can join us. Here's our Twitter, schedules on there, full prospect rankings, and again, live tweets and thoughts on tonight and tomorrow's action here. So here we go. The Buccaneers are actually picking first. I thought Logan Hall was an option for them in the first. I like his versatility. I like how he'll fit. This could also be Travis Jones, maybe Perrion Winfrey. I'm thinking Logan Hall, though, here at 33. You know who I would like as a scheme fit? Andrew Booth Jr., who slipped through. I just don't think they're focused on corner quite yet. Went a little bold here. I know Rapport was saying keep an eye on the Vikings and other teams. The Vikings are kind of that surprise team for Malik Willis. I've heard of mixed things. I've heard that they've done their homework on him, but they may not take him here. They may go corner. I heard that they are interested in him. I went a little bold. I kind of just got a feeling. I think they had a plan with their interesting trade yesterday to make sure they had 32 and 34. They declined. I think the Cowboys were trying to come up. They declined the Cowboys' offer, and that wouldn't have been as far back. I think they really wanted to have that end of the first and an early second, and I think there was a reason for it. So that's kind of why I'm going a little bold here. They did draft Mon in the third last year, different staff though. So very interesting. Very well can go to the Giants. A lot of buzz there. A lot of teams trying to trade up with the Bucs, with the Vikings. It sounds like they don't want to deal. Titans, they traded back, and that's why I don't have them going to quarterback. Trading back to pick up a quarterback doesn't make sense with that specific pick, devaluing the quarterback. But who knows? And they wanted Tyler Smith yesterday. I'm quite confident on that. With that second first-round pick, so not Burks with the other pick. Cowboys took Tyler Smith. Titans moved back, so they could take Ryman. It's a mystery, though, because did they want to use Tyler Smith at tackle or guard? Radens, where are they playing him? Tackle or guard? So because Ryman's going to be a tackle here, so a little bit of a mystery here. Giants go Kyler Gordon, cornerback from Washington. I like Willis for them. If he slips, I like Sam Howell for them. I went corner, though, because I think they really liked Ahmad Gardner and possibly Derek Stingley. They weren't available to them yesterday. I think that's a blessing in disguise if they did want those guys, because I thought they had a hell of a draft, A-plus, best possible draft yesterday. But they can target their corner here. Gordon, Booth Jr., about like 51-49 here. I'm going 51%. It's Gordon if this is the scenario. Possibly better in man coverage here. Some people like Booth Jr. in man. I don't not like him there. I think he's better zone. Texans go Breece Hall, so the running back finally comes off the board here. They did their homework on him. They could use an edge because they didn't take one yesterday. They could have used a receiver because I think they're trying to pass the ball, like Davis Mills, Kenyon Green, a pass-protecting guard. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. Nakobe Dean slips through. This was more of the range for me. I was kind of predicting this, and a lot of people are like stunned that he's not. I'm not like a stunned Nakobe Dean with the situation right now, but he's very talented and undersized, so he's underrated because of that. Jets filled some big needs already yesterday, and this is kind of somewhat of another need. They can afford to do this. Bears, George Pickens, receiver from Georgia. I could see them liking Christian Watson. I kind of can see it. They should not take Watson over Pickens or Skyy Moore, even though Skyy Moore, Mooney, is that, maybe you get a bigger body guy, makes a little sense. Why I went Pickens here. Watson wouldn't be a terrible pick. I just have a feeling they do like him, but Pickens slipped through. Some thought he'd be a first round. Dropped maybe because off the field, didn't play recently, stuff like that. But Bears grab Pickens there at 39. Seahawks, if this is the scenario, I'm going to be thinking it's Ritter or Corral. Confident about that. It'll probably be Howell then. I think most people will say Corral. I'm going to go ahead and say Desmond Ritter here at 40. Back-to-back picks, so they get a hell of a pick here. Andrew Booth Jr. slips through because of somewhat of an injury concern. Not too worried. Good fit, fantastic playmaking zone corner. Epic pick right here for the Colts. Skyy Moore, first-round grade for me. I'm a big fan. He's my receiver 5. Exactly what the Colts need. This would be an A++ pick for the Colts here, and I think it's realistic, as you can see. Falcons grab their quarterback of the future. Matt Corral slips through a little bit. Some thought he could sneak in the first. Browns go Christian Watson. Receiver from North Dakota State. Could go Mechie. I'd prefer Mechie, but they go Watson here. Ravens go Travis Jones, D-tackle from UConn. He very well can be the first pick tonight to the Buccaneers. Good fit with the Ravens. Lions have been said to be in the mix for the quarterbacks. Howell slips through. He's my number 2 quarterback to Malik Willis. So Lions grab Howell. Commanders grab that slot corner / strong safety / blitzer from Jalen Petrie from Baylor, I should say, to the Commanders. Bears go Tariq Woolen, that uber athletic freak athlete, freak upside corner from Texas San Antonio. Bears feel like kind of in a rebuild, so it kind of makes sense. It makes sense there. This guy has a lot of potential, freaky upside. So that's why I have the Bears going with 48. Offensive line's still a little bit of a problem. It's hard to find the fits there. They're maybe hoping if Ryman drops to them with that first, second-round pick. Saints go Christian Harris, unique type linebacker, get creative with him. Kind of like that fit to pair it to Mario Davis, Pete Werner. Then the Chiefs go Boye Mafe, so doubling up on the edge rushers. They were said to be in on Mafe yesterday. I'm glad they went Karlaftis. I was more comfortable with Mafe in the second round, but I think they actually do like him, just not as much as Karlaftis. So if he slips through to 50, which is possible, I think they could take him right here. So that'd be interesting. Frank Clark not in long-term plans. And the same goes for Arnold Ibikete from Penn State. I think the Eagles would like him, kind of like another Josh Sweat type pass rusher there for them. Look out for the future. Brandon Graham's not going to be there forever, obviously. Great career, and still pretty solid. So they grab the pass rusher. Another in-state guy for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Daquan Brisker, to take over that strong safety / box role. Would like that a lot. Would like John Mechie for the Packers. They get their receiver. I think he'd be great with Aaron Rodgers. Patriots get their linebacker, Channing Tindall from Georgia. A lot of upside, freak athlete. Really fits blitz-heavy man coverage defense. I'm saying Patriots without saying Patriots there, so it's a good fit. Cardinals grab David Ojabo. Their first pick of the draft because of the Hollywood Brown trade. They take the shot on Ojabo, who has the first-round talent. If healthy, Cowboys grab that interior pressure guy, Perion Winfrey from Oklahoma with 56. Bills go James Cook. Running back Georgia could go Kenneth Walker. I think they're still looking for that receiver upside, that top-end receiving running back to fit their pass-first offense. They grab James Cook. Falcons grab their pass rusher, kind of a Swiss Army knife, and Nick Bonito from Oklahoma, which the Falcons could definitely use. Drake Jackson was getting some buzz about going first. I definitely wasn't buying it. Was like his agent hyping it up. But I definitely think he's getting buzz for a reason. I think he goes in round 2. I think the Packers like him, so they really load up on defense here between the first 2 rounds. Just got to grab that receiver, one of those 2 picks, right? Mechie we had. Buccaneers grab their guard, and John Marie Salyer, who can also play tackle. They'll like him at guard, though, from Georgia. Cam Jurgens, center / guard from Nebraska to the 49ers. Chiefs grab the receiver. Danny Gray is probably my biggest riser over the last month or so. Loved his tape, electrifying type receiver. I think the Chiefs will really like him. Watch out for him in the second. I know he's been getting some buzz, but it's more so third. I like him down here in the bottom of the second. Trey McBride to the Bengals. Thought about Pashaw here from Kentucky, defensive lineman. I like him for the Bengals, but I think that they'll go with McBride for tight end of the future. Broncos go Chad Muma, linebacker, Wyoming, with their first pick. And now, a lot going on here. So we're going to rattle through this here. We're running out of time until the draft. A lot of work for this. Jaguars go Daniel Falele, who they could move to guard. He is pretty damn long for a guard, but his play style says guard. They didn't grab the offensive lineman yesterday, obviously. They don't have a second-round pick, so I think this is kind of a Doug Peterson guy. Whether they're playing him at tackle or guard, they can use multiple offensive linemen here. Vikings grab their man corner and Kobe Bryant from Cincinnati. Giants, a little bold, but I don't know if Barkley's part of their long-term plan, so they grab Kenneth Walker, with him slipping through a little bit. Texans grab their more big-body receiver to pair with Brandon Cooks and Jalen Tolbert. Titans go Josh Pashaw as one of my guys of the draft. Maybe my guy of the draft. Should go second. Could slip to the third. Versatile D lineman for that. The Titans kind of change things up with their defense. Jaguars go Braxton Jones. So they'll probably play Braxton Jones at tackle. This is the pure traits upside guy from Southern Utah. Kind of like Trayvon Walker had the length, the traits for the defensive line. And I got Braxton Jones in the offensive tackle position. Bears go Dylan Parham. Could play guard or center. Nicholas Petit Frere from Ohio State, tackle for the Seahawks there. They grab to pair with Charles Cross. Colts grab their tight end and Greg Dulcich, possibly the best receiving tight end in the class. Falcons grab Leo Chenal from Wisconsin, replace Aluokun. Broncos, Roger McCreary, get their man corner. Ravens, Troy Anderson, the upside linebacker. Vikings grab a slot receiver and Khalil Shakir from Boise State. Browns grab their pass rusher, Kingsley Enagbari from South Carolina. Like his upside with the Browns. Chargers grab their right tackle and Abraham Lucas. Texans go D'Angelo Malone, pass rusher, Western Kentucky. He's getting some buzz for day 2. Giants grab a linebacker, Brian Asamoah. I like his athleticism. I like his motor. Kind of today's style linebackers be a really good pick for the Giants. Falcons be a really good pick too. I think Cam Taylor-Britt can go second round. I really do. It's hard to find a spot. He can play corner. He can play safety. Plays corner for the Falcons in this scenario. Eagles grab Jalen Armour-Davis, the cornerback from Alabama, to pair with Slay. Luke Godecki from Central Michigan played tackle. Could he move into guard with the Steelers? I think it's very possible there. And then the last picks, a lot of the last picks, Patriots, Zion McCollum, the upside corner from Sam Houston State, freak athlete. Raiders go Alontae Taylor, one of my guys in the draft. I think he should go second. I think he's going to go third, though. Be a hell of a first pick for the Raiders. Cardinals goes Josh Ezeudu from North Carolina. Solid guard, could start right away. Cowboys go Sam Williams, athletic pass rusher from Ole Miss. Bills, Jelani Woods, would love this pick. Tight end from Virginia. Unique, freaky tight end, tank after the catch. Titans go Brian Cook, safety from Cincinnati. Has some corner experience as well. Could be looking for that strong safety of the future unless they re-sign Amani Hooker. Titans don't have a whole lot of needs. They just moved on from A.J. Brown. That's the problem. Buccaneers, Martin Emerson feels like a Buccaneers-type corner here for Mississippi State. Packers, Alec Pierce, who could go a little bit earlier, but here they double up on the receivers. Mechie and Pierce looks pretty good here. Velus Jones Jr., probably feel more comfortable in the 4th. 49ers been linked to him. Could be a Deebo Samuel replacement. They want to keep Deebo Samuel. Could be Wan'Dale Robinson, too, from Kentucky. Maybe a little bold here. No, not too many people have Romeo Doubs ranked that high. I think he's sneaky good. I think the Patriots like him, so this is kind of – Patriots already had an off-the-wall pick. This is not as off-the-wall, but I think the Patriots are going to get unique with the receiver. Could go Kyle Phillips from UCLA as well. Bengals go Matthew Butler, potential 3 technique there from Tennessee. Broncos go Dominique Robinson. Upside with Dominique Robinson. Used to play receiver, and he's pretty damn good for just starting off at the position. Lions go Damone Clark, linebacker LSU. I think would be an early second-round pick if healthy. So that's the thing. He's not healthy right now, but he's very talented. Commanders go John Ridgeway. It sounds like they could be moving on from Deron Payne after this year. Ridgeway, very good nose tackle replacement. Cardinals go DeMarvin Leal. They could play him at 3-4 end, kind of the J.J. Watt, play behind J.J. Watt for a year type situation. Jets go Sean Ryan, tackle from UCLA. Some talk about him moving to guard, but I like him at tackle for the Jets. Dolphins, Cameron Thomas, a guy that can move around a bit. D-end. Could he stand up and rush? Could he play in the inside? From San Diego State there, Dolphins first pick. Chiefs go Brian Robinson Jr., another one of my guys. Alabama running back there, physical back. Rams go Damari Mathis. They could use a pass rusher pretty bad. Didn't see the value here. They go Mathis, Pittsburgh corner. They definitely could use that another corner as well. And the 49ers could use that slot corner, and that would be Marcus Jones from Houston. So a lot of picks in the 3rd round because of those compensatory picks there. So it's going to be another big-time, unpredictable night. A lot of trades, a lot of off-the-wall, unique picks. I'm excited about it. We're going to be live tweeting on Twitter all my thoughts there, connecting with you guys. So link down below for the Twitter. Make sure you follow. A lot going on there. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn notifications on because we have full coverage throughout the draft here, and even after undrafted free agency, recaps, grades, even a 2023 or way too early mock. So we got you covered here. So join us. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.